one rumor I've heard and something that we've talked about for a couple of years now is that the Orlando Magic are thinking about trading away Aaron Gordon to move up in the draft. So they're dangling his name out. How do you feel about AG's, forgive me, Orlando Magic's career, and what can he do going forward, let's say with another franchise?
In terms of his career, I don't think with the Magic, there's nothing bad to say about the guy. He's always come in and brought the right attitude and effort, and I think tried his best. And anytime he's represented the Magic on a larger scale, whether it be the dunk competition or whatever, I think he's always done the franchise service. There's nothing bad to say about the guy. I just think at this point we kind of know what we're going to get out of him, and you know maybe we're looking to change up the team dynamic some because I don't think the Magic are expecting to do any better next year with the team currently built. So AG picks to move seems like a smart play without trying to change up too much. It seems like we're missing like a real go-to scorer that can still shoot, that can create everything on his own. It looks like they're going, for still a young group. So who knows if they're going to even be done with AG or after the AG stuff. We'll still see if they try to make moves to change the team after that. But I think he's like probably one of the easier pieces to move, I guess. Has some
Got it.
upside. He can help some teams. So I think that's a clear, like, that seems like the most viable option for the Magic to actually try to get something back.
Do you
I mean,
think?
see how high of a pick, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah. I'm not sure exactly how high the Magic are trying to go. I don't know who their target is, um,
I
but
haven't kept up with the draft. Like, I know you
yeah,
haven't either.
no, I don't care about the draft. Look, as long as I know where Lamelo Ball goes, that's all I care about with the draft. That's just the old Heat person. I mean, we don't draft a lot of people. Wednesday night, I'll be surprised. So, um, do you think the ship has sailed on AG being a number one scoring option? Has the ship sailed on that?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
okay.
I think so.
He is what he is.
Not a number one option.
Got
And
it.
and to be, I don't think that's just easy to find either. You
Hmm.
know, not a lot of teams have that. So we tried, and I think he had a lot of upside, but it's just the consistency doesn't seem to be there. And at this point in his career, I feel like he would at least be flashing more glimpses of it than he has more consistently. It's just not there. He's an elite defender too. I love having him on the court for that as well. I'm not gonna miss losing. Like I'm not happy about losing him, but we have other talent that, if healthy, I feel like can kind of do the same thing. Like having
Hmm.
Isaac healthy. Uh, if he's on the court, I don't miss AG really, as bad as that sounds.
Yeah, the Magic did have a log jam in the front court with a lot of young players, and then Vooch still being there. So they had a log jam. So they had to move someone. Those young guys still aren't proven yet, but because of that, you don't want to give up on them so early. So it just made sense for Gordon to be the one to move. So we'll see where he lands. But if they don't complete a trade, we'll see how he responds. So that's the other side of it. You put his name out. So now, if you don't complete a trade, let's see how he responds on the court if he still has to be there. So that's another dynamic that we'll see. You'll see how tough this young man is. So far, he's proven to be a little tough. So we'll see if that can continue. Because I'm a fan of him. I'm just not a fan of him as a first option. He's probably more like a third option at this point. Um,
Absolutely.
Right. And then also, of course, the Magic has a decision to make with Evan Fournier, who's going to be a free agent this offseason. Vooch may be as well. I'm not sure, but I know Fournier is going to be a free agent this offseason. So we'll see what happens. What happens
I
there?
know people act like they want to get rid of Fournier all the time. They have for a long time. But the
Hmm.
problem is with that, the Magic have limited shooting. That's always been a problem since the post Dwight Howard era. We don't have shooters. Okay, so why are you going to get rid of one of the only consistent 3-point shooters? You're not. You're not going to get rid of Fournier.
Right.
So Aaron seems like, and Vooch is our number one option.
Hmm.
I don't, but so AG just seems like the clear choice. But I hope he handles it well if the trade doesn't go through. Like you said, he seems to be a high character dude. Maybe he has a breakout year because
Right.
I doubt it. But you never know how guys respond.